2021. 3 weeks from now, today, 3 weeks from today, Christmas will be over. It's hard for me to face. God, we need to make some money, honey, out here, baby. And I'm going to tell you how to do it today. I'm going to tell you how to do it. So, every single day, here's the deal. I make $100 after work every day. I get there between 5 and 5:30. I work anywhere from 8:30 to 10. Shouldn't work that late. And I've only done it a couple times. Blah, blah, blah. I make $100 every single day. And usually it's about 3 to 4.5 hours. And I've made a lot more. I don't want you to think it's only 100. I've made, this week it was 105, 150. I made 160. I really shouldn't even count Fridays, because you can stay out a little bit later. But every single day, I've made $100, except one. So, and that day, I made 95. So we're just gonna say every single day, I make $100. It's well documented that every single day that I work a full day, I make $300. Right? Almost without exception. 2 days out of the last, I don't know how many months. I'm probably at least a couple months. One day I made 257. One day I made 277. The day I made 257, I got a little bit of a late start. But I pretty much worked a full day. Okay? I do that every day. Every day. It's well documented. I've opened up my apps. All that. It's just true. Okay? This channel is about truth. I'm not trying to get views on YouTube. I'm trying to get the word out. Okay? Because I started this out as a tips video, like where you should go, what kind of deliveries you take, all that kind of stuff. Hey, those videos are great. I might make one tonight. But this morphed into way above that. Right? Because I'm going to really tell you how to really be successful at DoorDash. And I just want to go over this real quick, because I want you to keep watching the video. And I know a lot of people, the attention span of our nation is really low. But people are in St. Louis, and there's plenty of better cities in St. Louis. But people all over St. Louis make money. And if you live, like, I'm driving the Dash right now. I live out in the country. Why am I driving the Dash? Because they have DoorDash out there. I can't make money doing DoorDash out there. There's just not enough activity, right? So, I drive the Dash, right? That should be really the name of my channel, Drive the Dash. So if you're only making $14 or $15 an hour, or, you only get $3 or $4 offers, I mean, how many times have we all read that? Stop DoorDashing. It's not worth the wear and tear in your car and all that, the gas. Stop. Consider working in the restaurant. They're paying a lot more. We're going to get to that. And then also, supposedly, DoorDash has a guaranteed pay program. Now, I read that. Now, I've seen proof of it, I guess, but these YouTube channels just drive me crazy. Like, while I was doing this video, I got a notification from a channel I just hate, and it was something about DoorDash is forcing drive. That same guy will say tomorrow, DoorDash is doubling his pay. And those guys make money off of us. That's not what this channel is about. I gotta make this video quicker. It's what this is about. And now we're getting into the nitty gritty of this video, so hang tough. This channel is about getting the word out that you can make money doing this, not just to survive, but to thrive. if you live in St. Louis and you're not making, and you're working full time and you're not making $300 a day, that's on you. Now, if you live somewhere else, blah blah blah, I'm sure. Like I said, I don't think you can't convince me that St. Louis is DoorDash heaven. You can't. I think it's good, but you can't convince me of that. There's probably way better places than DoorDash, way better. So, supposedly out in California, you can make $500 every day, blah, blah, blah. And at the end of this video, I'll go over all the places I know people make money in St. Louis. But let's get to the nitty-gritty of this video. What do you need more than anything else to be successful in St. Louis? You need a chip on your shoulder. That's what you need. That's what you need. Now, us older guys that came to DoorDash, I would say the greatest number of us didn't come here on a winning streak. Are you feeling me? That we didn't say, hey, things are going so good, I'm going to try DoorDashing. You know, that's not how that happened, right? Something happened that we decided to give it a try kind of deal. You know, we're in such desperate situation that we said, man, I'm not even going to give DoorDash a try. I know that's my story, right? And then you young people, you were working in these restaurants for $8 to $10 an hour, you know, and you said, oh, not no more, baby. Not no more. Not no more. No, you ain't treating me like that. No, I'm done. You young people change the world. You said, I'm done. I'd rather not work, but I think you are working. I'm going to give you, I give you more than the benefit of the doubt. I see you out there. So, you know, more power to you. Either way, to be successful as a DoorDash driver, you gotta kind of be a rebel, right? Like, one of the reasons why I make these videos is to hold myself accountable. I almost got to make $100 a day after work. I almost got to make $300 a day when I work full time, because that's what I say I do, right? So, you know, because let me tell you what you got to do to be successful at DoorDash. You got to grind, baby. You got to grind. That's what it's about. That's what you got to have, grit and determination and faith. That's what you got to have to be successful at DoorDash. Now, your level of success might be determined by the things that you learn, either on your own or by watching one of those tips videos, which I will do one. But really, you almost got to have like a screw you attitude. You know what I mean? For us older guys, like, I'm not giving the people that I used to work for the satisfaction of my failure. And you young people are like, you know, you're like, no, I don't have to work for $8 and $10 an hour, washing dishes and mopping floors and all that. There's no harm in that. There's no shame in that. But it should pay a lot more money. And guess what? Now it does. Now it does. You can walk into Chick-fil-A and make $16 an hour to start. You know what I mean? That's why I say, if you're only making $15 an hour doing DoorDash, maybe flip the script. You know what I mean? You won't spend no gas and all that. You know, but that's really what it's all about, man. Is I refuse to fail. The last 2 days, I've had a rough start. Friday, I get to Chesterfield, man, just one bad offer after another bad offer after another bad offer after another bad offer, $5, 14 miles, all that stupid stuff that none of us do, you know. And then I finally get a kind of a decent offer, $5.75, and I'm not trying to do that when I'm working after work. But, you know, I've already turned down like everything, and I get there and the door's locked. They've shut the McDonald's on Clarkson, which never shuts their lobby down at 9 or 10 o'clock. I've been doing this for months and months now. Had their door locked, so I had to unassign from that. and then I got paused. And then the second delivery I took was a stacked Dairy Queen order where the restaurant didn't know what food went to where. And of course, I did end up straightening it out, but the lady I was delivering the food to was obnoxious and ended up giving me bad ratings, all that, when it was none of my fault. It was a strip mall. She gave me the address for the strip mall instead of what store she was in and blamed that on me. Stuff like that. We all know all about it, right? And then, you know, I made a mistake taking the delivery. So after 2 hours, I made $40. $40, you know? And I read about it all the time, and I think, well, I only made $40 in 2 hours. I went home. No, you gotta stay. You gotta start over, and you gotta grind, baby. You gotta grind. Yeah. Set yourself up for success. That's where the tips come in. You know, because what I did, I ended up out in Eureka somewhere, you know, because it paid $20, and I came back, and the app says to come back through Old State Road. No. There's no restaurants on Old State Road. Why would I do that? I came back on 109, you know, and sure enough, I get a Panda Express delivery, you know, from Uber Eats. Got a multi-app, blah, blah, blah. I'm not doing this for you. And then I end up getting $20 on that. So right away, I went from 40 to 60 on one delivery. I ended up making 150 after work. I couldn't go home. I need this money. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing catch up right now. And I just paid off a cruise. I'm living life, baby. You know, like yesterday, I get to Chesterfield. It's all my fault. My silly person, can't cuss on YouTube. I scheduled myself to dash in Maryland Heights by accident. So then Chesterfield used to be always wide open. Now hardly any place is wide open, if any, including Chesterfield. I had to schedule from 11:30 to 12:30. I was running late. Did I tell you I was running late? I overslept. I need rest. And then I had to schedule from 1:30 on. So again, after 2 hours, I've made $42. Oh. You know, my thought was, you know what? It's not my day. You know what? No, what I really wanted to do is there's a movie theater in Chesterfield. I was just going to go watch the movies. You know, to say. And that would have been okay. But really, I can't afford to do that. We started this video out saying that in 3 weeks, Christmas is going to be over, right? I need to work, baby. So I started grinding. You know what I mean? I started grinding. I made $308 yesterday. You know what I mean? You gotta stick with it. You gotta grind. You gotta, you know, keep the faith and everything's gonna turn out okay by the end of the night. And guess what? It does. It does. You might say, well, not for me. I'm telling you, 28 out of 30 days that I work full time, I made $300. And every single day that I work part time, I made $100. Get out of that per hour attitude. It's okay. I do it. I figure out how much I'm making per hour to kind of, you know, to judge how I'm doing, stuff like that. But that's not my main focus. That's not my main focus. That's just trying to analyze how I'm doing, or if a delivery's worth taking, or stuff like that. It's a fun fact, you know, but that's not my focus. My focus is $100 when I work part-time and $300 when I work full-time. That's my focus, baby. That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm not, when I'm looking at that phone and I'm seeing how much I made, you know what I mean? My head most of the time is calculating how many good deliveries do I need to get to 300. How many good deliveries do I need to get to 100? And then I know I need to take good deliveries, right? tip number one. If you're taking bad deliveries, stop doing that. Don't do that. The whole video yesterday was about how DoorDash can care less about their customers. Don't you care more about their customers than them? Yeah, once you pick up the delivery and all that, I spent my own money on a great insulated, sturdy bag because I wanted to keep the customer's food hot. Don't think I'm not about customer service. I am. I'm all about it. But here's what you got to do in a situation like that. Take a good delivery to start with, right? Any business is going to take care of their best customers first. That's any business. You know what I mean? Let one of these goody two shoes take care of the $2.50. Let these top dashers take care of them. Let them do it. Let them do it. Let them do that. All that said, I need to be off early today. I need to get some rest. I don't know how long I'm going to work today. It's Sunday. My wife is sick. She decided not to go to church. So, I'm out here early. But my goal probably still is to make about $208 and go home. And try to get ready for the work week. That'll put me at 900, which would put me way over making more money than I've ever made in my whole life. See, that's what I'm using DoorDash now for, to push me over the top, baby. Let's talk about St. Louis for a while, then I'll shut up. Because now just the hardcore people are watching the video now, baby. Some people say Florence is the best place to dispatch. Florence has got their own Facebook page. That's how good it is out there, right? Some people, hey, I read social media. I'm all over it. That's how I know the good things from the bad things, or what I think are the good things. Hey, Florence must be top notch, right? Some people, if you posted on the St. Louis Facebook page, what's the best place to DoorDash? People are going to say Clayton. The Clayton area. That's what they're going to say. So Clayton must be good. And that makes a lot of sense. Now we know that one of the most famous DoorDashers on YouTube lives in Wester Groves. We know for a fact, he has shown us that Wester Groves is a great place to DoorDash. And he kind of goes from the city back to Wester Groves. Awesome. Now, my buddy has worked in St. Peter's. He made $297 one day. There's money to be made in St. Peter's. It's kind of hard to schedule out there. I guess you got to get up a minute after midnight or something. I don't know. It's getting harder to schedule everywhere. Keep that in mind. My buddy, that same buddy, told me that he talked to somebody that said Fenton is just a great place to dash. I dash in Fenton on my way home, and I get a lot of good deliveries there. There's a lady out in Arnold that said last July, and things haven't changed that much since July. That's when I started DoorDashing. She made $2,300 in 1 week. Just a few weeks ago, the same lady, posted that her goal that Saturday was to make $350, and then and she was basing that on that she made $350 the day before. So Arnold in that area is a good place to dash. You got to watch it when people say, "Hey, this area is oversaturated." They're trying to keep you away. That's not what this channel's about. That's not what. Man, there's enough for all of us. Because that's what they say about Chesterfield. That it's oversaturated, that you can't make money there. Okay, I agree. It's horrible. Stay away. I have a friend that just started dashing out near Troy. She talked to somebody that made $110 in 2 hours. So if you live in St. Louis, There's no excuse not to do exactly what I'm doing. And some people are doing way better here. And then you can't convince me that St. Louis is DoorDash heaven. Come on, man. There's better places. So if you're not, and people get mad at me when I say this, cuss at me and all kinds of stuff. If you're not making $300 a day in St. Louis or somewhere similar, and there's exceptions to every rule, like I hear Orlando, you might as well forget it. It's horrible, right? But if you're in somewhere similar, if you're not making $300 a day, it's on you. Hey, maybe you don't work that hard. You should at least be making $250. Right? I make $1,000 a week part-time, baby. Part-time. I'm only gonna make $900 this week. That's only because I took off Tuesday and Wednesday from dashing. Never did that before. Never took 2 days off. That's back to the grind, baby. That's back to the grind. Hey man, that's what this is about. You can tell people from your blue in the face to your blue in the face. Only pick up $2 a mile deliveries. Centralize yourself in your local zone. Unassigned from certain places. Stay away from certain places. You can tell people to your blue in the face about all those things. But really, what we should be telling people, hey man, this ain't no joke. You gotta grind, baby. This is about grinding. This is about having that chip on your shoulder, saying there's no way that I'm gonna fail. No way. I'm not giving. Wish I could cuss sometimes, just sometimes. I don't cuss a lot, but I wish, because I don't want to give them the satisfaction, baby. Let's just say this, and this is just the truth. I don't want to give the man the satisfaction. That's just the bottom line. That's the bottom line. So if you really want to do this and you really want to be successful, whether you're like I was just a few weeks ago, doing it full time and making $1,976 one week, $1,922 another week, $1,500 in 5 days, made $1,606 in 5 days one week, right? And then people that don't know about DoorDash are people who don't grind. They're never going to believe you. Blah blah blah. Who cares? I put the apps. I put it all. I've opened up my apps many times. I'll do it again. It's finding the time to do it. Working 2 jobs. This is the issue right now. But hey man, I'm not going to slow down right this moment. Why? It's 3 weeks from Christmas, baby. Yeah, I'm going to make some money right this moment because I'm pulling into Chesterfield as we speak. Let's do this, baby. Let's do this.